What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and the Black Ops 3 leaks just keep coming. It's absolutely crazy. All the information we've had over the past couple of days is insane. So, anyway, I actually already uploaded another video earlier this morning. It was like the earliest upload I've ever done. So, I want to make sure you guys didn't miss that. Click the annotation on screen or the link down in the description. We figured out the 9th specialist in the game, and he's got a flamethrower. It's pretty crazy, so don't miss that. But anyway, in this video, we are going to be talking about all the multiplayer maps in the game. Somebody was able to dig into the PC files, and they found all the names of the multiplayer maps in the game. There are 16 in total, and we're going to go through these things. Now, obviously, we don't have like full descriptions or anything like that, so we can't be sure exactly what these things are, but we can make some educated guesses and get a generic idea of what we're going to be working with. So, obviously, right now, we know about 4 of them. We've seen gameplay from 4 of them. So, there's Combine, Evac, Hunted, and then Stronghold. Now, yesterday, the PSN Brazil store revealed that Nuketown is going to be coming back, and it's going to be some sort of pre-order bonus. I'm assuming everybody that pre-orders is going to be able to get Nuketown, but it could be wrong there. I'm not sure what it's going to be. As soon as that's officially announced, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, so we know 4 actual like base multiplayer maps, and then we have Nuketown, which is kind of like a pre-order bonus map. So there are 11 left. So going through these 11, the first one is called Apartments. So obviously this one is going to be kind of interior fighting and stuff like that. May have some street to building fighting, and it's probably going to be a little bit close quarters combat and moving in and out of buildings, which sounds pretty cool. Next up, we have Spire, S-P-I-R-E. And when I googled this and put it in a dictionary, it says a spire is a tall, acutely pointed pyramidal roof or roof-like construction upon a tower, roof, etc. So this is going to have something to do with fighting on a roof, and it sounds like it could be like the roof of like a pyramid or a pyramid-shaped building or something like that. I'm not sure, but we're going to be fighting on a rooftop, which sounds pretty cool. Next up, we have Chinatown, and the first thing I thought of when I heard this was obviously Chinatown from COD 4. I doubt it's the same map. Like I can almost guarantee you guys it's not going to be the same map, but it might have the same kind of feel. Like again, kind of a close quarters combat, building to building type fighting, which sounds pretty cool. Now, next up we have Sector, which isn't really that descriptive of a name. We can't really tell what's going on with that one, as well as next up is Rise. Again, you can't tell much from that name. Next up, we have Ethiopia. So if you guys don't know, Ethiopia is an East African country, and it's kind of interesting because part of the country is super like dry and deserty, and then the other part is like super lush with mountains and lots of green and stuff like that. All of it's very, very hot. But part of it's like almost rainforest-esque in a way. Not really rainforest-esque, but it's got a lot of green. And then the other part is like a straight-up desert. So we'll have to wait and see, what happens with that. We might be fighting in a forest. We might be fighting in the desert. Either one sounds pretty cool. Next up, we have Veiled. And I'm not sure what Veiled is kind of referring to here. Obviously a veil is like a thing that, people wear in their weddings. The girls wear that like go over their face. It kind of blocks them. So maybe it's kind of like a not very like, clear map. Like maybe it's kind of dark or rainy or something like that. You can't really see much. It's kind of, it's blocking your vision. I don't know. That could be a thing. We also have one called Havoc, which that one isn't very descriptive. It sounds like it's, really, really crazy, a lot of action, but you can't tell what that action is going to be looking like. Next up, we have Biodome. Obviously, this is going to take place in a biodome. We've actually seen that in Advanced Warfare in was it the 3rd DLC where we had a biodome map? But that sounds pretty fun. It's going to be one of those maps that's like circular, lots of flanking, lots of people all over the place. That sounds pretty fun. Next up, we have Redwood. So redwoods are these enormous trees out in California, and if that's what this is alluding to, that's going to be pretty cool. Like maybe we're going to be fighting amongst redwood trees and like that. I don't know. I think that sounds like a pretty intense map. And then finally, we have Airship, which sounds very interesting, and I can't tell where they're going to be taking this one. So technically, an airship is like a giant blimp. Like that's, when you like look at the definition of airship, it's like a big like, ship of the air. But that seems kind of weird to be playing on in Call of Duty. Like it doesn't really seem like it makes sense with like a futuristic Call of Duty game. What I was thinking is the airship maybe talking about a ship that carries airplanes. So like, an aircraft carrier or something like that. We've seen that before in Treyarch games. So, I don't know what to make of that one. We could be playing on a blimp or we could be playing on a carrier. We'll have to wait and see. But I don't know, you know, these map names here, they may not be like the actual map names we see when the game comes out. They may be code names and stuff like that, but they do have, you know, slight kind of, you know, allusions towards what these maps could be and where we could be playing. And I just wanted to go through them with you guys. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will catch you guys later. Check out these 2 videos on screen if you haven't seen them yet. And get a bunch of great Black Ops 3 videos coming soon. Peace out, guys.